What is going on, everybody? Um, I have some new equipment here. I've had the mic and I usually have it set on the desk, but I'm trying to get it closer to me for a better sound because I don't know if the sound's all that great. But currently, I now have it mounted to a mic arm. Y'all let me know how it sounds. Oh, y'all can even see it in frame now. Usually you just see like a little bit of it sticking up right here, but I see a video I kind of want to react to because it looks interesting. I'm gonna put the camera back over here to the right. Between millions of people around the world, I found you. Don't worry, it's my friend every time. Whatever. Pikachu.com. What if you run extremely old viruses on modern Windows 11? I am curious.
What
to
if
see
you
what
had a
happens with
virus designed for Windows 98, but you...
The reason I'm curious about that is because whenever I was younger, my family had like some of them were harmless, some of them weren't. Some viruses that they were more like for trolling. They didn't really like infect your computer so they could like steal your information or anything like that. The one I remember the most was it would just make Windows pop up all over the place for no reason, just one right after another, and you couldn't stop it. Like it was crazy stuff. But here's what happens.
What if you had a virus designed for Windows 98, but you run it on Windows 11? Typically you would think that nothing would happen and it would not work, and most of the time you would be right. But there are a few extremely old viruses that do still work on modern Windows.
Interesting.
Back in the year 2000, there used to be this virus called Pikachu, named after the Pokemon character. Let's just go ahead and run this one as administrator and see if it works. Yes. Oh, yeah, and it does. It does work, and Windows Defender is detecting it. Between millions of people around the world, I found you. Don't forget to What just happened? Okay, I think Windows Defender deleted it. Restore. Yes. Visit us at http://pikachu.com.
That's interesting. Very interesting.
Okay, close. But the second thing that this virus is supposed to do is add certain lines to autoexecute.bat, which would delete critical system files after you restart your PC. Autoexecute.bat was a startup script for MS-DOS operating systems. Windows 11 doesn't have autoexecute.bat anymore, so there's nothing to add. So the system deletion part, of course, will not work. So that was the Pikachu virus, but out of all the viruses, what I also want to try is this one. This one is called Hoax Win32 Bad Joke Blast Button A.
Kind of seems like the one I was talking about a minute ago.
It's like 15 years old or something. Let's try to browse some applications and see if any... Oh, what was that?
Nope, not the same one.
Oh, again.
That's kind of funny though, like little fireworks.
Wait, I can't close this window. Okay, I can. What it's supposed to do is blow up every single button that we touch and make it disappear, basically. Oh. It seems to work every time I do a right click. Oh yeah, we see the effects right away. So I think the deal with this virus is that it...
It's kind of funny. The viruses back then were more about trolling than they were anything else. Like, you were considered like a badass if somebody was messing with you or talking shit on like Yahoo chat rooms or something like that, and you sent them a virus. It was like, haha, I got something you don't. I can make your whole computer shut down if you don't want to shut up.
Only works in certain... Yeah, I think it only works in like old school menus or something. And we can see that all of the buttons go away. And also this explosion effect that keeps happening that you see right here, I think it's supposed to be right where the button is. And we can see that progressively all of the buttons go away. This will cancel all transfers in progress. What am I transferring? Restart. Windows Defender keeps stealing my virus.
Wow. I mean, it's interesting that Windows virus protection is picking it up, but wow, that's definitely a good troll right there where all your buttons delete. You can't even stop it.
This melting screen, this one is supposed to be really cool. And I also wonder if I can just toggle compatibility mode. Run this program in compatibility mode for Windows 98 and Windows ME. Apply. Now let's give it full permissions. It works! The icon dance Trojan works. This one is super cool. It kind of works in two different ways, as we just saw. I just disabled the
He says this virus is cool.
align to grid, and that gives it a bit more freedom. And yeah, we can see that it kind of makes like a snake. The icon dance Trojan seems to date back to at least 2006, maybe even older. From what I've seen, it only moves the icons around in this super fun way. I couldn't find precise information if there's anything malicious happening from this Trojan in the background. It seems like my viruses keep disappearing somewhere, and I think it might be Microsoft Defender, even though I turned it off. It's just very persistent on protecting
It's like, we're going to protect you even if you don't want to be protected.
my system. Let's try this one, Happy99. Happy99 is an email worm virus that originates back in 1999.
Yeah, I remember that too. You could email viruses. As soon as they open that shit up, it was just like, boom, gotcha.
Windows 11, it seemingly only has this graphic element appear, and that's about all that works of it. The worm is supposed to
More fireworks is crazy. That was like the thing, I guess.
copy itself onto your Windows/system directory and make a modified copy of your Windows communication library file, which is called WinSock. And then the worm will attach itself to all of the emails that are being sent from that computer. It seemingly doesn't do any damage to the infected computer. It only spreads to other computers. Then let's go ahead and try a melting screen. The code execution cannot proceed because DLL was not found. And what would happen if I ran it in compatibility? This program might not have run correctly. Okay, let's do it like this. Full permissions? Yes. It doesn't work. And I think Windows Defender keeps stealing my viruses. I mean, it's
stealing. It's not stealing because it's not keeping them. It's just deleting them, dude.
So it's doing what it's supposed to be doing, but it's very annoying. That's all I wanted to check out for today, but you can watch a very similar video.
Yeah, that's super interesting. Yeah, I can remember back whenever I was a kid, that was the thing. Emailing viruses to each other just to like one up somebody. Yahoo chat rooms and stuff like that. Like before real hackers really took over, these were just like programs written to do crazy stuff on your computers. But the real hackers were the ones you had to worry about because they could like log into your computer from wherever. Yeah, that is it for the video, the first video with the new mic arm. So the mic's not sitting on the desk anymore, and hopefully y'all can hear me better. Y'all let me know, is it too loud, too quiet? Do I need to do any more settings? I added some filters to OBS, so hopefully everything sounds a little better and y'all don't hear as much background noise. I have no clue if it worked, but we're gonna find out. Anyways, y'all come back and check me out.